If you've been running webinar ads for, let's say, £100 a day or $100 a day, and you're still not seeing enough signups to make it even profitable, then this video, I've just made it for you, yeah? So give me about 5 minutes, because I wanted to show you the ad strategy that we used to drop one client's cost per acquisition from, it was about 400, just over 400, down to, it was actually about $278, okay? And that was without actually touching their funnel as well. So if you find yourself that you'd like this too, if you're thinking like, yeah, this sounds really good, be useful, just drop the word book below, and I'm going to send you over what we call our playbook that we're actually using right now for our own clients who are in this situation at the moment. Hello, I'm Tina from tinasandford.com, and since 2019, I've actually been helping businesses to re-engage with cold leads and to help them turn underperforming sales funnels into high converting assets, and doing this without having to rebuild their entire marketing systems, yeah? And in every single video that you're going to get from me, I'm going to share with you one strategy or a tactic then you can actually implement immediately after watching the video. So I want to share with you what's been happening. Now, we're finding that your ad's been running for like the last 2 weeks, let's say, and you're spending over like £100 a day. But the signups just aren't coming in right now. And you know you need to scale right now. You need to bring in some more cash. But you know that if every new lead is costing more than it's actually worth, you got no room to move at the moment. And we're finding this often, yeah? And most people in this situation have made maybe one, maybe two pieces of ad copy, maybe a video about the problem that they solve best. They know their problems, and then they launch it. They follow the rules for scaling their spend, but then nothing's actually changing. There's more money going out than coming in still. It's actually quite scary. But here's the problem. What's going on right now is Facebook might say you're advertising to 2 million people, for example, but the reality is right now it's actually only going to show your ad to the 200,000 who it thinks that one message that you've got going out there is actually relevant to. Okay, so basically you're ending up fishing in a tiny pocket of your audience over and over. Then you're wondering why it's not working, why it's not scaling. So can you imagine a big circle of 2 million people and you're only getting a little tiny part of that 2 million people over and over because of what Facebook thinks, yeah? Now, here's what actually works right now, though. So listen to this if you're finding there's more money going out than coming in right now with your ads. Step one, okay, you want to start by listing out each of the different problems that you know your ideal clients actually face right now. You want to break down the overall transformation into specific steps or their situations, okay? And you know your ideal clients. If you're good at what you do, you'll know how to do this. So you want to list out those different problems. And then there's step two. You're just going to write some ad copy for each of those specific problems. And you want to tailor your messaging to the different people in your audience, in your ideal audience, because each subgroup reacts to different pain points in different language. That's just the beginning of that. But you know how to write ad copy for each of your ideal clients, yeah? And step three, easy. Launch these ads, run them all, and then you're going to find that each one actually hits a different pocket of your audience, okay? Which is what expands your whole reach. And this is what gives Facebook more ways to connect your offer with the right people in your audience, okay? So now you're not relying on just one message. You're actually hitting all of your audience from every single angle. And that's how you scale your spend without seeing your performance tank. Because it's like you're no longer stuck fishing in that same tiny pond, even though you know you've got a huge ocean out there. And we actually did this for a pair of clients, actually, Anna and Keith. They were running a single ad to their low ticket challenge funnel. And their acquisition costs it ballooned to over $400 in this particular case. But we found that once we rolled out multiple ad angles, each speaking to a different slice of their audience, the cost per challenger dropped down to like 278, I think it was. Yeah. And now they're on the path back to profit again. Phew, eh? Now, if this is happening to you and you want to try it for yourself, I actually can share. I've actually written down all notes of what we did with this. So I'm turning this into a digital book for people, okay? And so if you want this, just drop the word book below and actually get me moving to put it on in a digital format, which I do just by reading anyway. It's really easy to do that these days. And this will show you step by step how to actually brainstorm and write the fresh ads. That will help you actually scale, yeah? And that'll be without actually having to touch your funnel. So If you had a funnel that was working and your ads are go up in price and you know that you know what you're doing, just drop the word book below and I can send this over. Scaling doesn't actually mean spending more. It actually means speaking to more people in your audience. This is what shows you how to do it. It's quite cool. All right. Cheers.